Okay, interior walkthrough now. We're at 4431 North 65th Street. Living room looks all in really good condition. You can kind of see just a quick scan of here, but everything is in good condition. Paint has been maintained well. Ceiling's maintained well. Carpet looks good. It's been really well maintained. And then going into the hallway here, been maintained well. Might want to do a refresh on paint, but it's been maintained really well. Back in the bathroom, we do need a new insert. The tub itself is in good condition, but we do need a new insert. Water pressure is really low. I just turned on the water and it came up really, really low. So there's something going on with water pressure. It might be undersized piping down in the basement we need to look at. And then the toilet is running right now. You can hear that constant running sound. So that's probably the float in the back of the toilet that needs to be repaired. Water. I don't see an immediate leak on the toilet or on the vanity, but I do see that someone did a repair with rubber gaskets. That's not proper. We're going to have somebody fix that. Okay. And then we do have a glass block window in here, which I prefer. That's a good thing. And it's got a vent on it. Awesome. And then we also have a fan that does exhausting of any moisture that's in the bathroom. So those are some decent upgrades in here, but we definitely have to get a new insert in here. And then we're going to have to address the plumbing issue. So I can't tell if there's any plumbing issues behind the wall or not. I didn't see any leaks from there. First bedroom, walls are in good shape. The windows here, notice that they are older. They're probably original to the house. You can actually see the glass. It's plexiglass. Will bend right here. This isn't going to seal any of the cold air out in the middle of the winter, so we're going to have to replace windows. I think it's probably going to be a theme for the entire house is window replacements. Yep, another window we'll have to look at replacing. Okay, and then the flooring here is in good shape still. I don't see damage to the carpet. I don't see stains, so that's really good. The closet, it has everything. It's got the rack, it's got the bar, so we don't have to install anything new inside the closets. We're in good shape there. The doors here are hollow core. I don't see any damage to them. They're in good shape. Going to this one. Doors are in good shape. Closets they have everything that they need. Window, same thing. The windows we're going to end up having to upgrade. Same thing with this window. It's in about the same exact condition. So windows will need an upgrade. Okay. We do have one drywall repair here in the hallway. Closet has everything. It's got racks. It's been painted out. It could use some more shelving for the depth, but good. Kitchen. These cabinets are new, but notice that they're leaning down right now. There's actually a big gap behind them because whoever installed them probably didn't hang them right. They probably didn't use drywall screws. So we're going to need to take them down and put them back up the right way so that they hold and find a stud to screw them to. Right now they look very unstable, so we need to get those secured up to the wall entirely. These cabinets here. Let's see if there's any water moisture coming in here. And I don't see any leaks. It looks dry down there right now. Usually you can see moisture that's coming down here. It builds up over time, but they look good. I don't see any drips or any leaks. Countertops from here, granted they're covered with things, but from what we can see on a quick visual, no scratches, no burns, nothing like that. Flooring is in pretty good shape, but it's damaged in a few areas, so we're going to need to look at doing some a new sheet of vinyl at some point in the flooring. Now, look at this back door. The back door has been repaired at some point. This is just time for a new door, Nuevo Puerta, because the door has been damaged. Okay, going downstairs. downstairs, I can smell moisture coming down, so we've got to address it. I can see back in this corner, there's actually standing water, and there's some kind of growth going on in the wall right there because of the standing water. I also see that their water meter, it's dripping, and they're holding a bucket underneath it to collect the water. So there's probably a leak. Yeah, I can actually see the leak on the water main. We can have the city repair that, but we've also got to address the water coming into the house, so there's moisture coming in. So that's going to be done through more grading, and then we talked about outside the downspout extensions that are out there. I see some additional water coming through this wall right here. It's probably this back window when it rains. So this window needs to get replaced. That window needs to get replaced. There's two more. I think that there's 4 total basement windows we'll see on the other walls that need to get replaced. This is good. This is a good glass block wall. I like that. That's exactly what we want to see. Okay, coming over here, we still got water everywhere. See how much water is coming in? Mucho agua, la casa. So we need to address all of that water. Okay, hot water heater here. You can see that they installed this one in 2013, which puts this one, for today's date, it's about 5 years old. So it's probably halfway through its life cycle. Looks like a good hot water heater. They actually have a power vent on it, which is about maybe 30% more expensive. So it actually vents out all the carbon monoxide rather than gravity fed. So I like that. Over here, just checking to see if this leaks. You know, this is an original laundry tub. It doesn't leak. It looks in good shape, so I would keep this, even though it doesn't look super pretty. These things are made out of concrete. They're good, solid. As long as the plumbing doesn't leak, I would keep it. This is our electric panel. You can see here that it's dated, but it's not actually overloaded. They actually, whoever installed it did a pretty good upgrade, 200 amp service when they installed this, so we're in pretty good shape with this. Okay. Around back here. Just again, the theme is there's water coming in the house. I can also now confirm that there's 4 basement windows that have to get installed, but there's water coming in the house. You can see that from basically all 4 walls, so everything down here is going to continue to get wet. It'll keep getting wet until that gets fixed. And over here on the furnace, I'd like to see when this was installed. If it will allow me to, but this one's screwed together, so I can't see it there. Furnace filter too. Furnace filter is actually, they do a pretty good job changing theirs. I see that they keep a new one over here. That's a good sign. It's kind of like changing the oil in your car. If you never change the oil in your car, you're going to break the engine eventually. If you never change the furnace filter, you're going to break your furnace eventually. But these folks actually have been changing it. I'm just looking for any install date. Okay, right here. They did a weatherization in 2013. Doesn't necessarily mean that the furnace was new in 2013. But the furnace itself probably, I'm only guessing here, but it looks like it's probably 5 or 6 years old. It's a Goodman, which is a decent, reliable brand. So I like it. I would keep this furnace and I would let it keep running, at least at this present time. Okay, let's go back upstairs.